how to use Hubstaff complete time tracking tutorial. Hey guys, welcome to Hubstaff tutorial in which I will be showing you how you can track your time and manage your team better. So let's get into it. First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to go to hubstaff.com and you will land on this website right here. Hubstaff is all-in-one platform that allows you to manage your tasks and productivity. It also helps you track time and it will allow you to grow your business. So in order to get started with Hubstaff, what you can do is you can actually sign up using your Google account or your email address. You will also be getting a 14-day free trial. So after the initial sign up, this is where you will get. You can see this is the basic dashboard of Hubstaff. At this side of the screen, you'll be able to see we have dashboard, timesheet, activity, insights. Then we have location, project management, calendar, reports, people, and more. So with Hubstaff, we have a bunch of different options when it comes to time tracking. So the first thing that you need to do here is that you need to actually invite your team members so that we can track time. For that, we're going to go to people here. And under people, you'll be able to see your teammates and employees that you've added. So here I can add any team member. So we have export, import members, add members, and filters. So I'm going to click on add member to add a member manually. So we have email address. So all I have to do is just add the email address of that person. So I'm going to quickly do that. After adding the email address, we have the pay rate. Now this is where I need to add their pay rate, like how many dollars per hour they are working. So this person actually works for $20 per hour. So we're going to add that. And then we have the role. Now, this is the role of this person. So they are actually the project manager. So I'm going to add the name here. And then we have the projects. Now, this is where I can actually add different projects. And I'll show you in a minute how to create a project as well. We can also send invite or we can create an account for our team member as well. So for me, I'm just going to send an invite to this team member and I'm going to click on send and they will be invited to my Hubstaff so they can join me and we can track time. So this way, what I will do is I will simply add as many members as I like, and we can even create a team of different members and we can have different teams within our Hubstaff. So now that the person is invited, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to our timesheets. So within my timesheets, what I'll be able to see is that I can get all of my timesheets here and I can add more time too. So the clock is given at the top here. So just to open the timer, we can access it anytime. So you can just click on open timer and you'll be able to see that this is the timer that I can start for any person I want to and for any project. So before we get into the timesheet or before I show you how to actually use the clock, we need to create a project. So for that, we're going to go to project management and we need to create a brand new project. So we can see we have input projects or we can add a new project as well. I'm going to click on add project and create a brand new project for you guys. So the project name is going to be test 1, just for the purpose of the video. Then this one is going to be billable. Now, when it comes to tracking time, one of the reasons is that we need to get the billable hours. So of course, I'm going to select billable here. Then we have the client. So this is where I can add the clients as well, and we can create a new client too. Here, I can add the members. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the member that we just added. And then we have the budget and the limit. So this is where I can add the type. For example, if we're going for a total cost or we're going for hours. So this project is hours and these are the limited hours. So we allow to work 20 hours per week. So we're going to select that. And then we have the budget. So even the budget, if the budget is meet, I can stop the clock if I want to. And then we have the teams where I can actually add a team that we can create under people. I'm going to click on save and now you'll be able to see that I have a brand new project created. I had other projects as well, but this one is for you guys for the purpose of the video. So now we have a project ready. We have some members ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just go on the top here and we're going to open the timer. So once I open the timer, I need to select a project. So I'm going to select test 1, the project that we just created. And then we have a to-do list. Now, this is where I can add a to-do. This is for that member. I'm going to just move the clock here a bit. And we have to-do. So what we're going to do is, let's say this task is, editing the video. So I'm just going to go ahead and add like editing video. And then we have select an assignee. So I'm going to assign it to the person. I'm going to click on save. And now you can see we have the to-do list that I can add here. So now we have the project and now we have the to do. So once I've added two of these things, I'm just gonna hit start, and now you will see the timer has been started. And what I like about Hubstaff is that this clock is available right here. If I want to minimize it, I can, but the timer will be running here at the top. So we're gonna simply go ahead and hide it. So now you can see right here that this is the project that is going on, and I can just track time and I can do a bunch of other things. So in my timesheet now, as we track time, it will be added to the timesheet, and it will be added according to that person as well, how many hours we have worked together. If I want to add some time, I can do that. I can just click on add time, and this will allow me to add time for a specific person. So I can select a person and I can add their project. And what I can do is I can add their to do, and then we can select the time that, okay, they started working at this time, or this is their time span. So you can see, for example, this person worked for 1 hour or 2 hours, and then of course it's going to be billable, and I can select if it was added or not. So the reason for this one is actually that we're just going to go for this one, and we're going to click on save. So this one is a separate time that we can add instead of the not just the clock, but we can go and add a separate time here. Other than that, we have our calendar here. Now, calendar is really important when it comes to time tracking or when it comes to billable hours. This is where I'll be able to check all of my team members and when they have worked according to the dates. And I can, of course, check from here if it's today, if I want to check like any other day, how many people have worked, how much hour they have worked, so I can get all the insights here. Similarly, as we can see the calendar where I can see the time, we can also schedule here. So this is where I can also schedule. So in actions, you'll be able to see we have create shift, delete shift, add holiday, add to my calendar, or schedule. So I can create a brand new shift here according to any of the dates. So just click on create shift, select the member. So I'm going to select the same person that we just created, and you will select their shift. You will select the time zone, and then you will click on save, and you'll see a new shift will be created right here. Then we have the reports. Now this is where I will be getting all of the reports here. And we have the work sessions, we have time and activities, we have daily tools, we have audit logs, we have payments, we have time offs, invoices, schedules, and more. So all of the insights and analytics are given here. Then we have the financials. Now this is where I will take care of my billable hours, the payments, the payroll, of course. So this is an automatic payroll. What you can do is you can connect a platform to your Hubstaff, like PayPal or Payoneer or Wise, whatever you want to, and then it will automatically add the payments or payrolls linked to that, or it will create the invoices for you. Then we have our main dashboard. So if I take you back to the main dashboard, you'll be able to see that it will have the timesheets or like whatever we are doing. We have our daily activity. They're actually asking me to select a payment method too. So in order to add a payment method, you can just simply go to settings or financials, and under this you'll be able to add your payment method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the calendar here. Okay. So you can see that these are the different options available in Hubstaff. Within my reports, I will also be checking out my time and activity, my daily tools, my amounts on, and payments. Payments is also under the report option here, where you can add a payment method to your Hubstaff. So let me show you actually. You can see we have payment reports, and this is where we can add the schedule reports. We can actually add the payment method as well. We can schedule, send, or export. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up our timer that we actually started. And then you can see I can just stop it from here. And we're going to check it, and it will be added to my timesheet, and the timer has been back to 0. If I go to my timesheets now, I'll be able to see that the time log will be added. So you can see this is the one that has been added now. So yeah, guys, using Hubstaff is really easy, and you'll be able to track time very easily without any hassle. You can manage your team and have your payrolls ready. I hope this video was a big help to you. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.